Excuse my eyes, I've been rubbing them a lot, and I've rubbed them down the side of my face, and my throat's a little scratchy because I choked on a chip earlier and it was staying in the back of my throat and scratching my throat. Anyways, not trying to get on that. So I just kind of wanted to give a little bit more details on what I was diagnosed with. I went to the doctor on Friday, and the doctor diagnosed me with let me try to say this again. It's costochondritis. Costochondritis, and I'll read it straight up from the slip. It says, this condition is caused by inflammation of the cartilage joining your ribs to your breastbone. It is not caused by heart or lung problems. And then it goes on talking about your healthcare provider and blah blah blah. I was also told when I went in there to get checked out, they said that it is possible that I had a fracture to my sternum and inflammation built around, as it healed, inflammation built around my sternum. And he said it is possible that the seatbelt caused this. I am currently taking steroids to help with the inflammation. I can now touch on that area and it's not as tender anymore, and it doesn't hurt to touch it anymore. This is fairly common in people when they get in accidents and the seatbelt tightens up. It is not uncommon. I believe I had a comment and the girl had said something or another about cartilage or something like that. I did not have this sheet in front of me when I had made that video, so I couldn't remember off the top of my head what it said. I don't have the memory of a book. I don't memorize everything, nor do I care to. And that's just the way I am. I don't care to remember things that just does not serve a purpose in my brain as the way I feel. All I care about is I'm getting treated for it. And she may not have been rude about it. I'm just being I'm clarifying and explaining. Second of all, I don't have to explain myself, and I have been told that before. I do not have to explain myself to people on here, but I choose to, just to be more informational, to give you guys more information and to help you guys in case you guys are going through this. What it felt like, it was very painful to touch right here, down the center, right here. Very painful. It wasn't something I felt if I touched there. It hurt, and then it hurt a few moments afterwards. It was uncomfortable. So when I went into the hospital, I was treated very, very good. They were kind to me. They were nice. They were attentive to me. They were just all around really good to me. So that is that. My denture, it is pinching me really bad on the bottom, and I feel like I need a new set of bottoms. The tops, I love them. I love the way they look. I wish the teeth were a tad bit smaller, but I love the way they look. They are my immediates. They are going to make my face look a bit wider. because they are my immediates and they were supposed to go over my swollen gums. Um, so they're very uncomfortable now because my gums have shrunk significantly. It has been more than 6 months since I've had my teeth pulled, my dentures put in. So yeah, I'm having difficulty. Probably gonna have to start gluing it in again or do cushion grip again. To relieve some of the discomfort. Yes, I would love to save up my money and be able to buy new bottoms. I like my tops. I wish they were smaller, but I'm grown, so I'm gonna have adult looking teeth. I just think they look a bit bulky to me, but that's just me. And sometimes I see things and I overthink it, and sometimes I see something that nobody else sees. So, I mean, it's just me. But yeah, I do want new bottoms that fit me better. Because these pinch a lot. Back here, it's too long. Sometimes I feel like this side's too long because it pinches. So that's that. If you're new here, my name is Kimberly. I got my dentures back in July, and the beginning was the worst part for me. It was very rough. I hardly ate, and for about 3 weeks, I hardly ate anything. And even to this day, I will go certain times. I will go a certain amount of time, and I will not eat because I'll just look at something and I'll know that I'm gonna have trouble with that, or I can't eat that. So, or I'll just tell myself in my head, I can't eat that. So I'm just not gonna eat. And then I'll just drink water all day long. And I know that's not healthy, but that's just what I do. Um, so the beginning was very rough for me. That first 3 weeks was very, very rough for me. I couldn't eat. I was training myself how to talk. I was training myself how to somehow eat. And what I did eat, it was stuff that I could just immediately swallow. And sometimes I even chose to eat without my teeth in. Um, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. I started using cushion grip it was almost 3 weeks. It wasn't quite 3 weeks. It was 3 days shy. No, it was Monday, Sunday, Sunday, Saturday. So it was about 4 days shy of it being 3 weeks that I finally put the cushion grip in. And I would just tell you that it was so relieving having that in there, and I was able to bite into things comfortably. I was eating pork rinds that day. I even bit into a Kit Kat. I tried to eat a cookie. I didn't like that the cookie stuck to the roof of my mouth, and I didn't really enjoy the experience of trying to eat that Kit Kat. But the pork rinds were very easy for me to chew on. But at the same time, I had to learn. It took me time to learn how to eat with these, how to put something in my mouth and bite down on it. It took me time to learn how to talk with them. And what I did to learn how to talk with them is I just sang in the car. Every time I got in the car, I sang. Every time I was home alone, I played music and I sang. Every time I was here with my husband, I sang. It didn't matter what time of day it was or when it was. I sang as much as I possibly could, and that is how I've learned how to talk a little better with my dentures. Eating. I watched my husband eat because he has dentures on the top, not on the bottom, and he'll take something, put it in his mouth, and then rip it away. So that's how I learned how to eat. And sometimes he'd stick it off to the side, and I started doing that too. And I had to learn to chew with molars because I hadn't had molars in years, many, many years. So I had to learn to chew with my molars. I had to learn to in my brain accept that these are my teeth now, because I did not want to accept the fact that they are my teeth now. I was still in my brain trying to reject them. I was back then. I was holding my tongue to the roof of my mouth. Um, oh, what else? Oh, the first 2 weeks I was living off of my hydrocodone. Like, I took that thing daily and faithfully. Um, no, I did not get addicted to them. I do not have addictive personality. I don't get addicted to pills. I hate taking pills, but I was in so much pain, I didn't care. Um, as a matter of fact, I'm so glad that these um, steroids they gave me are itty bitty because I hate taking pills. Um, so, and if you're first going through this, it's going to be rough for a while. It really is. But you're going to get through this. It's going to get better. Um, it just sucks in the beginning. Even a month out, it still sucks. It still sucks for me, and I had these since last year in July. Um, so, yeah, that's the update on that. And that is a little backstory for those of you that are just coming to my channel. Um, I'm I'm a little sleepy. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning in Indiana right now, so please excuse me if I'm pausing a lot or if I seem a little off. My husband and I. It's getting better. It's a tad bit better since we moved. Um, I'm not as stressed out, not losing my hair as bad anymore. Um, just relieved. Um, we have our little bits of disagreements here and there, or he irritates me sometimes, but it's just common. Today he had a little tantrum because I didn't want him going someplace that I knew one of the girls that he was talking to would be there, and I didn't want him going down there, so he kind of got a little sad or like irritated or something like that. I could tell it was bothering him, but you know, he would not want me going somewhere knowing that somebody was over there and that was crushing on me or I was talking inappropriate with that person. So I just kind of chucked it up. Oh well, he'll get over it, you know, type things. But it's just little things like that. Nothing really big, nothing really as bad as it was before, you know, when I was living in the apartment. Um, it is a bit, it is so much better being back here. Hopefully it stays that way. But time will tell. Um, how am I doing physically and mentally? Mentally, I am a lot better. I am happier, um, less stressed, um, just in pain a little bit from this. Happy that I was not diagnosed with cancer. Um, happy that um that the pain was happy that the pain that I was having in my chest was just because of the seatbelt, not because of something more serious. Um, because I was terrified that it, you know, even though it didn't start until after the seatbelt tightened up, I was terrified it was something else, and that's just because I'm a hypochondriac and I overthink, and then I manifest on something, and then it becomes into this whole big thing. So luckily, I was just freaking myself out for nothing. I mean, that's not really luckily, but whatever. Um, I'm so tired. Um, yeah, luckily I am okay taking the steroids daily. I the pharmacist said I wasn't supposed to take them late at night because she said it'll keep me up all night. But see, I took it yesterday at 4 o'clock, and it was by 2. It was by 1 o'clock. I was feeling sleepy. So I don't know what that's about. And then I took it this morning, and it's almost 2, and I'm tired. I could totally go to sleep right now. I was in the, but I'm so tired. But yeah, that's my update. Um, I'm gonna try to do something more interesting on my channel because I feel like I'm not posting enough and I'm losing a lot of people that was watching me before. So I'm gonna try to post a little better on here. We're gonna go to the store tomorrow, and maybe fingers crossed I can film. Don't know what's gonna happen because my husband's gonna be with me and he's a little camera shy. Um, he doesn't even like when I post him on TikTok. I haven't done that in a long time, but I used to do that to him all the time. Um, so we'll see what happens. Um, but I might just film it and then later I'll edit it and do a voiceover. Yeah, that sounds great. Um, but yeah, that's my update, and I hope you guys stick around. I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one.